All right, ladies and gents, I am trying something new. It I'm trying to do the old TikTok thing, then it'll let me, and we shall see. Looks like um I'm trying, y'all. Let's see what happens. All right. So I think I'm on. I think I'm on the talks. I think I'm on the top. I'm not sure, but I think I am. Here's the here's the deal. I'm gonna start doing some things, probably more than just Kentucky focus. I'm gonna try. I don't know. It's definitely gonna be SEC focused. I might venture off into some teams that like. See, I'm not sure, but I am getting into this because of something Jeff Jeff Drummond had me. Who I guess he peaked this on. I think it was on Mondays watching with Styles with the second half of Texas. And it got me saying that it is very interesting that fans say that they know what the next play is and they know what should be ran. Why didn't they do this? But they have no idea of what to call. Like what kind of run, what kind of pass? Are we gonna run smash route? Are we gonna run mesh route? Are we gonna run dig post? Are we gonna like there's are we gonna like there's are we gonna run a flood route? Are we gonna run a flood with trips? Are we gonna run a flood with the backside tight end receiver being that intermediate guy? Like there's so many nuances to the game that fans miss and narratives are created. So I was watching this game, and when I said that, I was like, well, I should post something on this game because um how can I say it? Because I know some people that will probably be upset um about I don't want to say the defensive play call, but let's just say the defensive play call. I think Blake Baker is a really good defensive coordinator. I really do. And I think he's a damn good coach. But players can make a coach look stupid. And I'm gonna show you two plays that honestly there was more, but I'm gonna just show you two on the same series that led to a touchdown. The LSU really should have won this game, if to be honest with you. But that's why the importance of players and a great quarterback is so important. It's like I hear Roland said today is Jimbo Fisher the same as damn what's the Texas coach? Damn, I can't Texas coach Mac Brown. Mac Brown has Vince Young. Jimbo had Jameis. So they had great players. Um, the same thing and great quarterbacks that can alleviate pressure off your entire side of the ball. Same thing can be said about Gene Chiswick. Gene Chiswick won a national championship with Cam Newton. Didn't do shit after that. That's why I say I talk a lot about players because bad players can make a great coach look shitty. Bad coaches can make an average coach look like he is in a dumpster fire, like hot dog water. From what I heard that day, that was like it can make a average coach look shittier than he really is. At the end of the day, it comes down to, can your players perform on Saturday? And when your players don't perform on Saturday, it has become to the point in college football where the obvious things are blame the coach, because coaches make so much damn money. Oh, that's the coach's fault. I'm going to say this. So here's the 2 plays, y'all. We are going to focus this one on this defensive back. It is the perfect call for this offensive play. It is 3rd and 6. This is get off the field play. It is 3rd and 6. LSU just scored. Now it's time to get your offense on the field again to potentially march down the field and score again. 3rd and 6. They motion. It is nickelback blitz. He is unblocked. He is unblocked. You know what's worse is probably LSU's best defensive player, Harold Perkins, is also unblocked. If this guy does his job, this play is 4th down and 10, and they're punting. Look at what Harold Perkins is. We got 2 guys on 1, and a guy who's supposed to have contained, who should be going to the quarterback's outside shoulder to force him back in. He doesn't. For some reason, he goes inside. Now you have 2 guys inside and nobody outside. So what happens is a great quarterback, hence the Jameis Winstons, the Vince Youngs, the Cam Newton, extends the drive on a play that should have been a loss. Offense should be on the field right now. The defensive coordinator called the perfect play. Diego was fooled. And honestly, I'll tell you this. And he shouldn't have been fooled, because if you see from a wide view, I don't have the wide view, but you see that guy and that guy. He should have known something is up with him, because this guy's over number 2. Next thing is, when this guy went in motion, there was no adjustment from these guys over here. All right. But that DB, and it's not even a great move, y'all. If he goes to the upfield shoulder, this play is done. But he doesn't. Now that makes the coach look bad to some people. That's not a coach's problem. That's a player problem. I guarantee you, I will put everything I have that he was not taught to go inside. Now, on this one, now you got your best player on the field, Harold Perkins, doing the same thing. Watch what he does. That's not his job. Look, y'all, there are 7 guys inside of him whose job is to handle everything that goes on that way. He is not going to make the play all the way over there before one of these guys make it. All right. So why does he go so far down the line when you know that this is their best player on the field? We got to make sure he doesn't beat us. All right. He doesn't have any gaps on the right side. If he went, let me go back. If he went up the field, settled, shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage, and waited until he did that, and then he did that, this play is dead. But he's trying to do too much as a player, doing what he's not coached to do. And now, instead of Vandy being behind the chains, they are ahead of the chains. And it ends up in a touchdown. When plays ago, it should have been fourth down and they're punting, and LSU should be driving when this play was made. And as my title says, I blame it on Madden because people think they are actually defensive coordinators and offensive coordinators on a video game. And they take that video game because players are programmed to do certain things. And they think it's just as easy as that. Just like I reposted something about playing man-to-man on the perimeter as a defensive back. I've been saying this since the test of time. If you have never played defensive back ever in your life, you have no idea that playing on the island for 80 plays or whatever is impossible. Even in the NFL, they don't play man-to-man all the time. It's interesting the narratives that are used consistently. Again, as the great Nick Saban said, it's players, not plays. And that's true 100% of the time. Because I was coached by, and I would say, shit, I've been fortunate enough to be coached by great coaches my entire career. I can say in college that a lot of mistakes that were made at the University of Kentucky from 93 to 96, but 97, a lot of those were made by the players. We were coached to do something and we fucked it up. I had Mike Archer, who was a damn, I think his peers would say one of the better defensive coordinators, and Rick Smith, whom coached on that shit, I don't know the year, that Tulane undefeated season with Sean King. So those were the two defensive coordinators I had at my time at Kentucky. They were damn good callers. And sometimes we as players made them look shitty. All right, y'all. Just want to show that I want to test out the TikToks. I hope the TikToks work. And I guess I got to get more consistent with these streams, and I will try my best. I'm going to start editing more games, and I might do these during the week. Besides just doing the cut ups on a team that I love. So